Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. And wait, yes, that is right. We are going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph and XRP today. So first and foremost, not too much to really kind of report on in terms of HBAR. Pretty much the news has been kind of recycled, if you will, talking about, them pretty much bringing USDC onto their mainnet and stuff like that. So I'm not going to report on that too much. To be completely honest with you guys, there just hasn't been too much news to really kind of report on regarding HBAR. Now XRP, as you guys already know, XRP has a ton of news behind it. So it's more so kind of reporting on what's there instead of, what's not there. Like, I'm not a speculative basis individual, so I'm not going to try to, bring speculation into things. But I do want to talk about Animoca because I've done a video already on their partnership with HBAR, and I've talked about, how big NFTs are. But when we talk about, gaming and the gaming, universe, if you will, I think that this is actually going to be a huge market demand. We already know how big NFTs are, first off, right? So Animoca is incredible for what they're actually trying to do in gaming, mobile games as well. We already know how huge PC, Xbox, and PS4 and stuff like that are. All of that stuff, I grew up around gaming, and I've seen it go from something that looks, people made fun of, right? People were nerds if they're gaming, and now people are making millions of dollars just streaming video games. So games have come a long way, and the market is growing day by day. Even if we look over here, we could actually see that in 2021, the video game market size in the United States is projected to surpass $65.49 billion. That is, it's actually down from its all-time high at $66.88 billion in 2020. But who knows, right? I do think that will continue to rise. We know that global games market to generate 175.8 billion in 2021. So I do think that at some point in time we will be exceeding, they even say here, 200 billion at the end of 2023. And with the help from NFTs as well, I do think that that is going to basically be a colossal effect to really ramp up the value in gaming and in the gaming sector. I think that this is only the beginning for video games. We already know, with virtual reality and, even, all that kind of stuff regarding Ready Player One, where they're basically building the Oasis. Like, that is absolutely incredible to see as well. So augmented reality, virtual reality, all that kind of stuff is really going to project gaming and NFTs far beyond our expectations. So I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. I thought that was interesting, but also I want to talk to you guys about XRP, obviously. So we are actually about to break $1.10. This is no joke. Like I said, once we break $1.10, it's basically on, right? And I've said it. I already said it on my Twitter. If we come over here, so I said, XRP breaks above 110 and 130 will be breached faster than people think. We will be above and beyond $2 very soon. And I strongly believe that. These are the corridors. Look at them ramping up, guys. This is no joke. Things are moving very, very quick. We actually see over here, breaking news, Chinese smartphone brand Honor released the first Snapdragon-powered phone to support China's central bank digital currency. The phone is infused with the 888 Plus chip from American semiconductor manufacturer Qualcomm Inc. Getting close. And here's the source down here from NASDAQ. So this is no joke, guys. We are marching into the digital age of finance, in cryptocurrencies, in digital currencies as well. Like, this is no joke. Things are moving very fast. And I honestly think we're in 2021, guys. Like, by 2025, we are going to look back at these times and say, wow, I can't believe that we were this early in the game. Like, even if we come over here, right? So we see that we just broke $2 trillion on the total market cap, first off, for crypto. And if we come down here, Bitcoin, 47.7K, Ethereum, 3.3K. Most altcoins are absolutely going crazy right now, especially Cardano. A lot of things are moving very, very fast. But when we look at these prices, like, look at HBAR for an example. And I know a lot of people don't like HBAR that's invested in XRP, but trust me, you guys, you need to open your eyes to HBAR because it's going to be incredible when the time comes. We do see that it's at 23 cents. Like, That's absolutely crazy to me. Like at some point in time, we're gonna look back at 23 cents on HBAR and say, I can't believe that we were able to get it for that cheap. Same goes for XRP. Like even at $1.10, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't buy XRP right now just because I accumulated it at such cheap prices. But at $1.10, we are going to look back at these prices and say, wow, I can't believe how cheap XRP was back in 2021. It's going to be the same way that people look back at Bitcoin in 2013. Like, it's going to be the same narrative. And even when we look over here, right? So I've been talking about pretty much overall Singapore for quite some time since we launched the corridor over there, the ODL corridor, and now we are seeing DBS Vickers gets green light from Singapore regulator to provide crypto services. Things are ramping up at such a fast pace. Like this is no joke, guys. Like this is the Payment Service Act as well. Like this is going to be absolutely crazy. They're going to be offering crypto services. We are gonna have so much enterprise grade money flowing through this market. Like at $2 trillion, we're extremely early. Like this is no joke. Like this, like I know a lot of people look at $2 trillion for crypto and they're like, wow, I can't believe we're worth 2 trillion. I honestly look at it and I'm like, why aren't we worth 20 trillion? These projects that we're invested in are no joke. Like Anders says, right? I'm looking for crypto solving trillion-dollar problems, not billion-dollar problems. That's exactly what it is, right? We are not buying Apple stock. We're not buying Amazon stock. We are buying these projects that have the power and the potential to change the future system forever. XRP has the power to unlock massive amounts of capital, and you can't put a price tag on that ODL service. I'm not even joking when I say it. You cannot put a price tag on that. And even when we look over at this, right? This goes to show you that Ethereum is no longer the future. And when I talk about Ethereum gas fees, and when I talk about how crazy it is for these massive amounts of cash that just gets wasted in gas fees, just imagine if all the gas fees flowed right back into crypto. Like it would be absolutely crazy to see that. And that is why we also need HBAR. HBAR is doing billions of transactions, right, a year, a fraction of a cost. And I know that a lot of people will say, well, XRP also does. I don't care about the idea of XRP transactions. XRP was not a transactional coin. That is an ODL service coin. ODL is so much different than just a DLT. Yes, XRP does have the potential and it does have that power, but HBAR is far above and beyond XRP in terms of transactional overall efficiency. So I believe in both assets, and I do think that XRP will outprice HBAR as we move forward, especially talking about ODL. So don't get me wrong, I do hold both. I'm a huge fan of both, and there's no competition between the two. They are both doing absolutely completely different things, but I do know a lot of people always like to compare and contrast two altcoins, but they're completely different, use cases. Now, in terms of the overall market, right? So we're seeing Bitcoin at these crazy prices. So disregard all that's on the screen right now. This is all from my earlier video today. But when we're talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin is making massive moves. We are about to break up into the 48K zone. I really want to see us break above that mark. I want to get us back to, and if we actually show on, on the horizontal line, what I truly want to see is us break actually above this point here, 49K. I want to break above 49K because at this point, and I know that this horizontal line here is just showing us where we truly broke down below. But after this, we could pretty much target 52K. And then after 52K, it would basically be 56, and then so forth as we move up and up. It's almost like a building block, if you will. But it's a building block to massive profits and massive gains. We are moving very quick in this market. Today was, an absolute monster of a day for crypto, especially if we look on the 1 week, right? So let me actually remove all this. So look at this 1 week chart for Bitcoin. We almost cleared all of this debris down here. This is like pretty much no longer a thing. And even on the weekly, right? We could also, we could show some, horizontal lines here. So let me actually move some things around. Let me get rid of some of this stuff because it's all crammed here. So realistically speaking, when we're talking about what we could be seeing right now, And when we take into accountability that overall rectangle, look at the rectangle on the weekly. This is showing us that we are having a clear breaking sign for a more upward path. Now, of course, if we do not break 50K soon, I would be expecting a slight pullback on Bitcoin, but it wouldn't be anything too crazy. Now, ultimately, for me personally, I think our next move after this, after we clear 49K, I think at that point we could pretty much target all the way up to 58K. I think that would basically be our next building block. And at that point, we basically just target the all-time high and move farther up. But the best thing about this is that Bitcoin dominance is also telling us the same narrative. Bitcoin dominance is falling, and it's actually holding on the 100-day MA. But once this really breaks down below that MA, and once we start falling even farther and farther down on Bitcoin dominance, look at Ethereum dominance. Ethereum dominance is making moves. And I said this, right? I said that we will basically have a slight pullback on Bitcoin dominance, and then we will retest the high of this bull run alone, which is 20.83%. I think we will most likely have a rally on Ethereum dominance back to 26+%, where basically this is the golden era for alts. This is where most profits will be getting taken on Ethereum and flowing into altcoins as well. So I do think that we have a little bit of time left, but for the most part, things are ramping up very fast, especially for even XRP. I mean, look at this chart for XRP. It looks like we're playing perfectly into the same pattern, which I drew today in my past video. If you guys didn't watch it, you should. But look at the weekly chart for XRP. You cannot disregard this. This looks absolutely bullish. I honestly... And I know that I sound like a broken record at this point, but I'm extremely bullish on XRP right now because I believe that we are going to see a massive rally on XRP by the end of the month. You guys are not going to want to miss it. Trust me. I do think that we could potentially see $2 plus by month's end, and then into September, we could see a rally to an all-time high plus. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. And guys, please be aware of the scammers in the comments. I know it's absolutely ridiculous. YouTube, fix your stuff, man. That's all I gotta say. But anyways, guys, this has been Nick. Peace out.